Okay, so moving on to reciprocal trig identities alternate. So it's very similar to the problems we did last time in class. So what, 2 days ago? Except this time we also have some other stuff mixed in, like the Pythagorean identities that we just learned. So over here, I guess I could screenshot it. It says the expression cosecant squared x minus 1 is equivalent to, so you can use our Pythagorean relationships that we just learned, and you ask yourselves, which one has cosecant squared in it? So I'm going to rewrite the one that has cosecant squared in it. Okay, so it's this one, right? So how can we rearrange this Pythagorean relationship so that it looks like that piece? So cosecant squared x minus 1, well, we subtract 1 on both sides. We'll get cotangent squared x equals cosecant squared x minus 1. So therefore, our answer is cotangent squared x. I can't talk. So that one. Any questions? Okay. And then we go to the next problem. We have sine squared plus cosine squared. Literally this one, you can just read it off of the Pythagorean relationships that we just wrote. Sine squared plus cosine squared is 1. It's literally one of the 3 that I had you write down. So hopefully this one you knew right away is 1. I'm going to submit this answer. Or actually, any questions on this one? It's literally one of the 3 things you wrote down. Sine squared plus cosine squared is 1. Okay. I'm going to submit that one. Next problem. 1 plus tangent squared. So this is also directly from the notes that we just wrote. So out of the 3 boxed things that I have you write for the Pythagorean relationships, one of them says 1 plus tangent squared. And hopefully you will know that it is secant squared. So all of these problems, it just relates to those 3 things that I had you write down, those 3 boxed relationships, the Pythagorean relationships. Sometimes you need to do some rearranging, sometimes you don't, okay? Okay, so here's like a repeat question, cosine squared plus sine squared. So instead of saying sine squared plus cosine squared, they said cosine squared plus sine squared, but it's still equal to 1. Okay. Any questions? Alrighty. So we just did 4 examples here. I'm not sure there was much variety. I'll just do one more. We have a secant squared plus minus tangent squared. This one I can write out. Which of the Pythagorean identities relate to this one? It's going to be tangent squared plus 1 equals secant squared. Sorry, this should be an x. I just couldn't remember what letter I was writing. So I have tangent squared x plus 1 equals secant squared x. And so how can we make this guy look just like that guy? Then we have to subtract tangent squared on both sides. And then we'll get 1 is equal to secant squared x minus tangent squared x. And so now that this matches this, we know our answer is 1. Okay, any questions? Okay. Oh no, my iPad just crashed. But you know what? It's okay, I was just gonna submit the answer anyways. So okay, that ends it for this recording.